Hello. Alright, this is the episode of Scary Stories with Christy. The things I think of to do. I'm holding a lamp for lighting here, and that's always fun. So, I'm gonna tell a scary story and see how scary I can make it. Okay? Alright. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Inigo. He was a small boy. He wasn't very tall. He always was pretty self-conscious about his height. He was always very short, and he was hoping that when he got older, he would have some kind of growth spurt and then get tall, but he didn't. And now he's 17 and he's still short, and he's learned to accept it, but Inigo's pretty short and he's a little self-conscious about that. That's not the scary part. Okay, so one day he's walking home from school. He's walking home, and in order for him to walk home, he has to go through these woods. They're very dark. Even when it's light outside, the woods are always very dark because it's surrounded by many tall, looming trees that just encompass the whole place and block out sunlight. So he was walking through these dark woods, and he was very wary about his surroundings. He would look around constantly. Should something happen, he'd want to be aware, obviously. So he just kept walking carefully, looking around, in the trees, pine bushes, everywhere, just to make sure there weren't any animals that would come out and cause him harm. So he's walking and walking. And as he gets deeper into the woods, there's no longer any sunlight, none whatsoever, and it's completely dark. And he turns on his flashlight in order to see the path he's walking on, so that he doesn't get lost. And he keeps walking, and in order for him to get home, he has to walk quite a long way in those woods in order to get to his house. And he's a little afraid, but he keeps going. And then he hears a noise. A noise out in the trees. He looks around nervously and he says, "Hello? Somebody out there? Hello?" And then he stops moving. He listens. Nothing. After a moment, he calms down. He just says to himself, "Oh, it's just my imagination. I'm gonna keep going." So he keeps walking. And then, not 2 minutes pass by, and he hears another noise. It gets louder this time. More apparent that there is a noise out there. There's something out there. He stops moving and he looks around, afraid. And then he wonders, wait, is it an animal? What am I supposed to do? He just looks around nervously, and then he decides, maybe I should just walk faster. Get out of these woods as fast as possible. So he keeps walking faster now. He quickens his pace, walking faster and faster. And then he hears the noise again, even louder this time. He walks even faster, faster, faster. And the noise he hears shuffling. It's right behind him. Whatever it is, he doesn't look back. He walks, and then he starts running. He runs faster and faster and faster. He can feel something close by him. He feels some breath on his neck, and he keeps running faster. And then he quickly realizes that he started going the wrong way. That when he started running, he didn't realize that he had gone on the wrong path. There were 2 ways he could have gone, and he went the wrong way, and now he doesn't know where he is, but he keeps running because he can't stop. If he stops, then who knows what could happen. So he keeps running, completely lost, no idea where he's going. He keeps going, and then there's silence. He doesn't hear anything behind him anymore. He keeps running, but he's worried. He doesn't know if it's gone or if it's... He doesn't know. He quickly looks behind him, and then he doesn't see anything. And Ego slows down a little bit, out of breath at this point. And then he looks around, unaware of what to do, where to go. He knows that he can't go back. Can't go back if that thing is still back there. So he keeps walking, not knowing what he's doing. And then he comes to a shack. He sees this shack just in the middle of the woods. No idea where it came from, why it's there. So he goes inside, hoping that he can stay there for a while, just in case that thing leaves. He keeps going, and then he stays in the shack for a little while, looks outside. And inside the shack, there isn't anything inside. There's nothing. It's just wood. Wood piles over in the corner. And that's it. There's no bed, no nothing. It's empty. Abandoned. He stays there for a little while until he thinks the coast is clear. Then he gets out and he walks back the way he came, and he walks a little faster now because he wants to get home, and keeps going, and then he hears the noise again. This time it's very quiet and he could barely hear it, but he heard it nonetheless. And then he turns around, and then it's all dark. So, guess who's bad at telling scary stories? Okay. Alright, well, thanks for watching.